gosh, Julie here at Big Lakes Dodge. Today I get to show you this 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie. It has the crew cab, 4x4. We also have the 3-liter i6 Hurricane twin turbo engine in there, 20-inch wheels. It also has the 3M, the paint protection film on there, so just get up close so you can see that there. That's just to help with the road rash, those little chips that, you know, happen on our Alberta roads. That just helps protect it there, stop that from chipping. We got that beautiful grille. It also has the 8-speed automatic transmission. Bright white on the outside. We'll have a look on the interior here. But before that, I just want to point out we do also have the side steps already installed. So those are wheel-to-wheel chrome side steps. And then when we look in the interior, it is a black interior. We got this felt accent as well as this wood paneling there. Our seats are leather. They are heated and vented as well as powered in the front here. Below your controls for your lumbar adjustment, we do have our jack for changing our tire there. On the seats, we have this Laramie badging along with the white stitching. Looks very, very fancy. And then this is that felt accent as well. We also have the Laramie badging up on our dash here, and then when you open this up, we have lots of storage in there. It has this little removable mat liner, so that for easy cleaning you can take that out. In our glove box we have our owner's manual, so I'll just take all this out there quickly. So we have our Sirius XM. It does come with a year free of Sirius XM with the purchase of the truck. Our consumer information guide, our quick start guide, our owner's handbook. So that just has all the information that you'll need about the truck. And then the other thing we have in here is our tailgate removal kit. So this just helps protect your wiring when you do take off your tailgate. And that'll just be located in there as well. I don't think I can stick that back in there. I'll fix that later. All right, so we do also have all-weather floor mats in the front and the back. And then for storage, we have this here. We have storage in the center console. On our door pockets, there's lots and lots of storage there, as well as this little cranny there. So there's a quick look at the interior and the front. We'll go on in the back and you can have a look back here. So in the back here, we do have second row heated seats, which you can see on our center console here. So the second row is heated, and of course we have plenty of USB and USB-C ports as well as an outlet. So that is a 115 volt AC outlet. Besides that, like, we do have this little nook there for throwing things. Got our back seat pockets, which you can throw a book or magazine or something like that in there. Have our door pockets, and then that little nook right there as well. So lots and lots of places to store things. And then we have our cup holders in the center console as well. One thing is that this one doesn't have the pull out in the middle, how it usually pulls down there. It actually comes down all together, this seat part. So along with some extra cup holders, we do also have some storage in here, which is really nice. So there's just a quick look at that. We got some storage, some extra cup holders there, and then it goes back up if you need that extra seat. We do also have a rear power sliding window. And the nice thing about this bench seat, so it's a 60-40 split bench, besides having that center console storage there, we do also have these seats as reclining seats. So let me just show you quickly. We have a little latch back here. I'll need both hands for this, so I'm gonna put down my clipboard. Hopefully I have enough power to show you this. No, okay, All right, there's a look at that. So it does recline, so it just pulls forward, and then your back part can go back. And then, so that's just some extra comfort there if you're on long trips. It's really nice to be able to recline a bit, and you can tell the difference here between this one and that one over there. I'll leave it like this so that way I can show you the difference from over there, because I feel like it'll be easier to tell. There's a quick look at that. These headrests do also fold down. And yeah, of course, we have our beautiful door accents. They're gorgeous. And then we have the speaker system here. So we got speakers all around. A good sound system. All right, that's enough back here. We'll go on into the back. We can have a look back here. So we do have a deployable bed step, which is over on this side here. So that just helps you get into the bed. It's really handy to have because this, if you have mobility issues, this is kind of a jump up there, especially when this is folded down. It's hard to get up there. So this bed step definitely comes in handy at that point. And then you just kick it back up. On my left leg's weak. Show you my right one. So yeah, just step on it to come down. We do have the hitch receiver on here. I believe this is a class 4. And then we do have the wiring harness as well. So we have the 4-pin and the 7-pin as well. We do have dual exhaust, as you can see there, so that's chrome. We got our back camera here. We do also have our parking sensors, which I didn't quite point out, but we have those on the front and the rear. Then we have our Mopar spray and bed liner, so it's all lined up, you know, don't have to worry about it getting scratched or anything like that. It's well protected. And we do have the what are they called, the cargo tie down hooks. So those are adjustable. They slide back and forth, and then if you're tying things down, then that comes in handy because you can use your ratchet straps on there and it'll have some place to hook onto and tie down your cargo. We do also have a 115 volt outlet back here as well. So there's a quick look at that, and then our bed lighting right there and right there, just so that way if it's dark out you can see what you're digging around in. All right, we'll go back onto this side. You can have a look over here. All right, so here you can definitely notice the difference a lot more between those seats. So this is not reclined, that is reclined. And this one can recline as well. It does have this little latch here. One thing I didn't show is that they do fold up as well. So on both sides they fold up, and then they have this little bit of under the seat storage. It does have this little divider here, which you can unlock, and then you have that extra space once it comes down. There's a quick look at that. Besides that, we do have more storage space as well. So we have our second row in-floor storage bins. So we have that on both sides as well. Do have the little cargo tie-down hooks there. And then this is pretty deep, so you can fit quite a bit of stuff in there. You could throw in your ratchet straps, your shopping bags if you don't want to forget them. I've also heard someone say that you can also put some ice in there, throw some drinks in. I know I usually use mine for shopping bags, so it's definitely comes in handy for that because I tend to forget mine at the grocery store. We got our back seat pockets, our door pockets on this side as well, and this little nook there for throwing extra things. And then of course these fold back down. So there you go, there's a look at that. We're going into the front, and I'll talk a little bit more about what we have for features. So the driver's side is a powered seat. So with that, we do have the driver memory setting. And it does have power adjustable pedals as well, which I believe you can also have set to your driver memory setting. So this just means that you can have the pedals come forward or backwards. So let me see if I can see it come forward there. Yeah, you can see that moving. So that's just, this one's your forward, this one's your backward. Then this one turns on your outlet in the bed. This is our electric park brake. And then our headlamp adjustments right there. So we do have automatic headlamps in here. I do believe they are LED. And then you can just adjust that right there. So the brightness, and if you want it set to auto or on, or with your fog lamps. For our door, we do have our power locks, power windows. This locks your windows just so no one can open them up. And then this is for our mirrors. Our mirrors are power adjustable. They do fold in as well. They are heated, as you can tell by that little symbol there. We got that little mirror, and then we do also have blind spot monitoring on here. So that little triangle right there, that one will light up orange when someone is in your blind spot. So that just alerts you, like if you're trying to change lanes, you aren't going to smack into anyone because the truck will alert you. So it can see up to 10 feet back and 1 lane over. So just like that's enough of a clearance that you're not gonna smack into anyone when you're changing lanes. What else can I go? Oh, folding. I was gonna show you that they do in fact fold in on both sides, and then you just press it again and they fold back out. Alright, I'm gonna zoom out and we'll have a look at our steering wheel here too. So here we have our voice command or our voice recognition right there. So the answer and call, and then if you hold this one down, it does activate that voice recognition. So that just the hands-free option. Like if you have your phone connected through Bluetooth, you can go ahead and say, hey Siri, do this, do that. Then we also have our controls for our driver information screen. We have our adaptive cruise control, so this one is our cruise control. And then we do also have, so with the adaptive cruise control, when you have your cruise control on, you can also set your distance from the vehicle in front of you. And I believe we do have also brake assist on this one. I don't know if it has the active braking. Let me just see. We'll play in our settings a little bit. Let's find out together. So when we go into vehicle, we go into settings, we go into our safety and driving assistance. Then we can see here. Okay, so we have our automatic, our automatic emergency braking. So with the forward collision, we do have the active braking as well. So when you do have the distance set from the vehicle ahead of you, then it will also brake if you're getting too close, just to help deter an accident. And then you can adjust the sensitivity for that in your settings here, as well as your pedestrian emergency braking. Then we have our active lane management, which just helps keep us within the lines of the lane. So if you are going out of the lane, it does actually offer some steering assistance. So that'll just help keep you within there, and then you can set the strength of that. It does also warn you when you're going out of the lane, and you can turn this off. Like, it doesn't, you can have vibration only, so it'll just alert you instead of doing the steering assist. 'Cause sometimes it feels weird. It feels weird not to be fully in control. Like, you are in control and you can go against that, but it will try to assist you. And then if you are if you have your turn signal on, it will let you go out of the lane. And then so for the warning, it can have a little beep, or I think it's a chime, and then it also does vibrate on your steering wheel, so it'll just kind of give you a little alert that you're going out of your lane there. We have our parking sensors, so that is the front and rear parking sensors. With that, we do also have the cross path detection. So your parking sensors will just alert you when you're getting too close to something in the back or the rear. I mean the front or the rear. But we do also have the cross path detection. So if you're backing up and you can't see on either side of you, it does have sensors that do send it on both sides, that if someone is coming from the side while you're backing up, it will alert you to that as well. And it does also have the brake assist with that. Blind spot alert, I went over that. Oh, trailer length for the blind spot alert. So it can also extend your blind spot alert to also include your trailer, and then you can adjust the length for that. But it does automatically, the truck learns with you. So when you are turning a corner, it will kind of, after I think 3 turns or something like that, it does measure, like it can sense the length of the trailer. All right, and we also have hill start assist, which I believe is just when you're going down a hill. So provides start assistance when the vehicle is on an incline. There you go. So if you have any questions about any of them, you can also click the little information, and it kind of tells you a little bit more about that, which is really cool. All right, so that is our adaptive cruise control right there. It does also show up on your driver information screen. So when those are activated, we do see it right here in your driver info. So right now you can see that they are off. When you turn them on, they will show up here. Any of those systems will, any of the alerts will come up on your driver information screen, which is really nice. So you never have to guess. I think it has 16 warning signals or symbols, and then 34 cautionary ones. So when they're red, that's a warning. When they're yellow, they're just it's just a caution alert. So that's all of that. We'll go a bit more through our driver information screen here. So you use these arrows to scroll through that. With that, we do have the different driving modes, which you can adjust right here. So our different driving modes are, I'm going to scroll left with this little arrow there. We have snow mode, and then when you do select it, it does tell you a little bit more about it. Just wait. Shifting optimized for traction in slippery conditions. So that's what the snow mode does. I'm continuing scrolling to the left, and you can see our tow mode. With that, I don't think it tells you too much. It's just when you're towing and hauling stuff. Oh, shifting optimized for heavy loads. There we go. And then I'm going to continue scrolling a little more. We have our sport mode. So this one is a sporty little vehicle. I mean, I guess it's not that little. It is a half-ton pickup, but we do have sport mode on it. So it is a little extra zippier in sport mode. That just makes your... so it has performance shifting, firm steering, optimized for handling. It also does make your accelerator pedal a little bit more touchy in sport mode. So that way you are... getting your startup a little faster. All right, and then our off-roading, which it tells you to activate your 4x4 in order to maximize this traction, optimized for mud, sand, terrain driving. And then we do also have our 4x4 controls just over here. So it is in 4-wheel auto, and we have 4 high, 4 low, or you can put it into 2-wheel drive. And this is our gear shifter here, by the way. So you just turn this knob in order to go in reverse, drive, neutral, all that. And then it does come with the auto start stop. So if you don't like that feature, you can turn that off here. And what that does is it just shuts off your engine when you're stopped at a stoplight or in heavy traffic for too long. And it's supposed to save you a bit of fuel, maybe save on your engine hours too. I don't know, but yeah, it just shuts off your engine. It's supposed to save you a little bit of fuel, but if you don't like that feature, or if you're not in heavy traffic too often, then you can go ahead and turn that off there. And then I'm gonna continue scrolling down our driver information screen once I get through that. There we go. Okay, so trip information, we have trip A and trip B. We have our audio, which you can see up on the driver information screen, and then your messages. So that is for the vehicle. If it tells you to check your engine or, you know, low tire pressure or something like that, it will store that message here. And then our screen setup, and then we're back to our speedometer. So there's a look at that. And we're going to look a little more at our infotainment center here. So here we have our home screen. These widgets are customizable, and we do also have shortcuts for our climate control up here. For our media, we have Sirius XM radio, which I did kind of mention we do get a year free with the purchase of the vehicle. And we have AM, FM radio, Bluetooth. You can also connect through USB and USB-C port or auxiliary. And then you have your presets at the bottom here, which you just put your favorite radio stations down here. It's really easy. Once you have your radio station, you just hold which preset you would like it to be set to. Comfort, so we have heated and vented seats in the front. We do also have a heated steering wheel. Then you can see our second row heated seats down here as well. We have AC, of course. I'm going to turn that on. It's getting a little hot in here. Then our fan settings. We do also have the controls for those on the side here. So if you like the button feel, then you have both options. All right, we kind of went over this a little bit. All of your settings here are like most of the things in the truck are customizable, like the display brightness, what else, the horn, like when you lock the vehicle, if the horn sounds or not. Like a lot of these are adjustable, so if you want, we can go over that more. Like if you come in to see us, we can go over that a bit more if you have more questions about it. But your settings are all here, and a lot of it is very customizable. All right, on our dashboard we have our towing and trailering information pages, our camera. So we have a rear view camera on this one, and it's a very clear picture, so you can see back there. It's very, very clear. We do also have the trailer hitch zoom, which you just click that one there. You can see that there. In our controls, you can also see that we have a automatically dimming mirror. So that's just if you're driving at nighttime and someone's brighting you from behind, it will automatically dim, just so that way you're not completely blinded. The only time that won't kick on is when you are in reverse, just because it knows you need that extra visibility. All right, and so since this is the Uconnect 5 with nav, we do have the navigation page on this one, which you can see right there. It's a really big map, since we do have the 12-inch touchscreen display. So you can adjust the view there. Your settings are just these little lines there, and then you can see all your settings, set your destinations, all that good stuff. What else can I mention? Oh, up here is your active lane management. So it is off currently. If it is not highlighted, it will be on and it'll show up on your driver information screen. We do also have a 12-volt DC port up here, as well as this little space to throw something down. We have our trailer brake control, our traction control, our front and rear parking sensors, which you can turn off. So when you click that, it lights up. They are off. I think it does show up here. I think I just missed it, but those are right there. And that's just the beeping when it alerts you when you're getting too close to something. Okay, now we have tons and tons of storage down here. This liner is also removable. We have a 115 volt outlet down there. And then we do also have the wireless charger. So once you set your phone there, these are just spots for your phones. You can have it connected through the cord and the cord will come out the bottom. But this is a wireless charger here. So as soon as you set your phone down here, it will start charging. Then when we pull this back, then we have our cup holders, some more storage space. And then these are our change compartments. Okay, I'm just gonna move my clipboard so I can quickly, now that I'm looking at the key, we do also have remote start, our tailgate release, and then remote keyless entry. All right, now we get into here. So we have this first compartment, which is felt lined. And then we do have another USB port there as well. And then when we open up the second one, we have this cool little metric system there. And then we have tons more storage. Like, this is very deep, goes halfway up my arm. We have this little divider, since this is connected to the storage that is over on this side. You have that little divider in case you want to divide up your stuff down there. Okay, now looking upwards, we have our assist and SOS buttons. So this is your roadside assistance. You have that for free as long as you have your warranty still remaining. So it comes with your warranty on the vehicle. You do also have the roadside assistance, and that is just if you break down, say due to a flat tire, running out of gas or something like that, they can send assistance for you. They can send a tow truck, they can bring you gas, they can help you change your tire if you're unable to do that yourself. And then the SOS button is it'll call the emergency services. If you are needing assistance, it'll call them. It'll send them automatically too. Like, if you press that and you don't hear the call, then it will send the police, or I think they send the police to you. All right, now these are our interior lights. So you press that one, they come on. If you click off, then that just turns them off. You can also have it set to stay off with when you open the doors, they won't come on automatically. Then our tailgate release, our controls for our rear power sliding window. And we also have a space for your sunglasses there, or if you want, you're not someone who wears sunglasses too often, you can put your insurance or registration up there. Then we have our home remote, so that connects to your garage door. We have our, what's it called, visor, and then it has a little vanity on there with lights. I think that's basically it. The only thing I can think of that I didn't mention is we do also have the anti-spin differential rear axle in here. But that's about it. So we'll wrap this up. There's one more final look on the interior, then we'll look at the exterior. It's bright, shiny, beautiful. If you want to take it for a test drive, you can come on down to Big Lakes Dodge. We'd be happy to help you out with that. Thanks. Bye.